I'm not gonna be able to play it for a little bit. We are still currently, I'm still playing Mario, so I'm not gonna play Xenoblade 2 yet. Anyway, I probably most likely would play it in Japanese, but only because I'm also learning the language as well. But anyway, I did play Xenoblade 1 in Japanese as well. Orgasm sounds like a bit of a... Oh no, let's not... This chat is lewd enough as it is. Oh, it's just one of the other character? Interesting. Ugh. Oh, the lack of emotion? Yeah, I've heard... Zeo Corbett has said something pretty similar too. Anyway, I don't want to talk about other games. Let me get back to this. Ah, he really is like... Truly, those eyebrows, those eyes. Let's see. It's just like that little. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just like that little 10-year-old. Or like, how do I say this in English? Like, it's 10 or something. Like that kid around 10 within their teens, or like in English we don't have a word for when you say something is 10. Someone is 10 years old or above. That kid that was 10 years old that was causing trouble from the Yun family.
对呀，他不就是那个云天星？不对，年纪差太多。可是
So this says Villager A. Villager A says, right. Isn't he a lot like that Yun Tianqing? That's his father. This is Yun Tianhe's old man here. Oh, no, can't be. The age difference is too great, but...
你认识我爹？
Oh, you know my dad? Oh, crap.
好啊，原来你是那混账的儿子。他回村了没？我可要找他算账。
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's bad. Villager A says, oh, so you are indeed that... that Hun Song is like, how do I say this in English? Give me 1 sec to think of a good way. Like, it basically means something bad. Let's see. It's like that wanderer? Nah, that's not the right way to say it. How do I translate this into English? I guess, like, that... I guess, yeah, that's bastard is just the basic. Oh, so you're that bastard's son. Has he come back to the village? I need have some things I want that he needs to pay for. He owes me, is basically the way you say it. Or I'm here to find him too. Yep. A bastard already a son of someone? Why, yes, indeed. That damn guy's son. Yeah, I guess that's the best way. Everyone is son. Uh-oh. Villager B. I have a score to settle with him. There you go. That's the English way of saying it. Anyway. Who said that Yun Tianqing has come back? I have something to settle with him too. Or like, I had something to settle with him. Uh-oh. You look like your dad wasn't very like... how come you all recognize my dad? Or not recognize. How come you all know my dad? There you go. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I was like, 认识 is like also the word when you say like, do you know of them? Or like, can you identify it? But let's see. Yeah, let's do it. Uh-oh, B.
那小子这事儿我记得最清楚了，从小就不学好，3天2头骗我糖吃。
Uh-oh. Oh, looks like one of his dad's old friends, quote unquote. Uh-oh, fudge. I don't want fudge. Anyway, let's see. Know him? I remember that guy, what that guy did very clearly. From when he was young, he never took his studies seriously. And every day he would, let's see. He would, take my candy from me, I guess, is the best way. That's the best thing. Is that P3 and One Punch Man in the background? What? What? In the BG? Anyway, let's keep going. He took my
隔壁阿香
candy.
喜欢我，他偏要和我抢。幸好阿香有眼光，最后还是做了我老婆。
Anyway, well, that guy Tianqing did eventually find another wife. Shame, shame, no Steins Gate. You had to be more specific. Background is the game background or my background? Anyway. Let me go ahead and say. Oh, I see. Villager B says like, my neighbor Ah Xiang liked me, and he was just trying to take her away from me. It's a good thing that that Ah Xiang had saw through it. So in the end, she became my wife. Oh, looks like this is one of his old buddies.
多少年以前的事儿，说出来也不害臊。
The wife Ah Xiang says like, that happened so many years ago. Let's see, so many years ago. You're still not shy about mentioning it.
你那些事儿算什么？有一回，他趁我醉酒，把我扒光了衣服扔在路上，脸都丢光了。
Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty mean. None of this is particularly. None of these are particularly like egregious offenses. It just sounds like his dad was a prankster a long time ago, which is funny because like when we see him in flashback, he's totally a different person. Basically, it sounds like life smacked him in the face, but you know, well, it kind of did. Yeah, so basically, they're just like saying like, your father played pranks on me. I'm still bitter about it. And it's true. Oh. So what about what happened to you isn't anything special. One time when I was drunk, he then placed all my clothes. He then took off my clothes and then put them on the roadside. I was so embarrassed.
原来爹还有这样的糗事啊！瞧你平时都一本正经的。
Nice. Like, I think this young girl is his daughter. Like, oh, Dad. So that kind of stuff happened to you, Dad. Oh, and you're normally normally so proper all the time.
笑什么笑？静儿，你回去。村里大事，小孩子少管。
Okay. What are you laughing? This villager A says like, what are you laughing about? Jing'er, you should go home. This is this big village matter doesn't concern you, children.
你们都没我惨。有一回云天青和我打赌，输了的人要大冬天进冰水。结果那家伙耍赖，害我在床上躺了半个多月。
That does indeed suck. Your father was lame, therefore you must be lame. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, Chinese people are certainly not immune to the whole, like, well, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. It's typical logic even in that society back then. They're like, well, your father was a no-good troublemaker. I'm watching you. You might end up being a troublemaker just like your dad. And yeah, Spagboy has already read the line ahead of me, but because I was too busy talking with you guys. But anyway, you all weren't as pitiable as me. One time, I gambled with Yun Tianqing. The person who lost would then have to go to dip themselves into ice water in the middle of winter. In the end, that guy he cheated, or like Shua Lai is like cheated, yeah, basically. He made it so that I was stuck in bed for a whole half a month. Wow, that does indeed suck. Ice bath in winter. Ooh, you don't want that.
够了，吵些什么？
Uh-oh. This mysterious person says, enough! What are you all talking about?
啊，村长来了。
This is villager B. Huh? The village leader is here.
村长来的正好，来替我们评评理。
brother Song, Uncle Song here says, "Oh, it's a good thing the the leader came. Now he can make judgments he can judge this matter for us." Yeah,
端午
basically.
节这等日子，喧哗胡闹，还有没有祖宗礼法了？
Ooh, I see. Ouch, that is pretty mean. Ouch, he was not nice about that. So this is Yun. How do I read this word? Give me a sec. Mysterious guy. Well, at least Spag Boy, you probably are. For you, you can read this too. I have to just read this name again. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I have to get... Stupid Japanese mode. Oh. I also need a better way to draw these things. Yeah, Qin. Okay, Yun Qin. I use village chief, lol. Is it Zan? Yeah, everyone just use village chief, it's just easier, right? Whoa. Yun Zan. Zemnis? No. No, he's not Zemnis. He's just a village chief. Maybe village chief might sound a little less awkward. We'll just call him the chief. So the chief says, Yun Zan. Let's see. Oh, his last name is Yun. Interesting. Let's see. You're all making such a big fuss here on this day of the Dragon Boat Festival. Do you not understand respect toward Do you no longer understand the need for respect for our ancestors? Or basically, how do I say this? The rules of respect with regards to our ancestors. Because this thing involves the ancestors. Villagers have nothing to say.
韩姑娘，我念你一个女孩孤身在外不易，才答应让你留宿村中，可不是让你招出是非。
云锦, yeah. Tradition. Jusan Kikan, what? Oh, 13 villagers. Tradition? Okay, fine. Li Fa is like, yeah, I guess. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see. Miss Han. I only promised that you could stay within the You would stay with my home in the village because let's see, because as a woman it is most difficult for you. It is not convenient for you to be outside in the outdoors, I guess. That's the best way to say it. But respect the tradition, yo. Anyway. But it wasn't so that you could cause trouble. 招出是非 is probably means like you can cause trouble. Right? I mean, that's the only thing that logically makes sense. Or I guess you could cause quarrels, I don't know. You white.
村长，我们不是
Chief, we weren't. Uh-oh.
你干嘛？
Sorry. Natural reaction. What are you planning to? What are you about to do?
爷说过，女孩子是要好好对待的，不是拿来凶的。
Father said that we have to treat. Let's see. Treat girls nicely. You can't be angry. You mustn't be aggressive toward them.
你是
The chief says, "You are.
云天青。
Are you Yun Tianqing?" As he said.
不对，你刚才说云天青是你爹。
Uh-oh, this is bad. I think he knows his dad too. Let's see. No. Just now you said Yun Tianqing is your father.
对呀、原来你们都认识我爹。
Oh, right. Oh, so it looks like you all knew my dad.
是谁让他进村的？ 还不快把他赶出去
Oh crap. Yeah, I know. Why do they have the same surname? We don't know yet. That's why I'm like, is he related? We don't know. Who led him into the village? Aren't you go? Will you not all hurry up and drive him out?
村长，
Chief?
云天青早已不是云家子孙，和他有亲缘之人也不得留在太平村中。
Ouch. Wow, so... Okay, now I understand why. Yun Tianqing no longer belongs to within the family of Yun. Anyone who is related to him is not permitted to be in Taiping Village. Or to stay in Taiping Village, basically. No, she's not a part of the village. His father was. And apparently his father committed some grave offense that made everyone in the village hate him. So... The villager is like, yeah, anyone who's related to him isn't allowed in their village anymore. Get out.
灵莎，他说的什么意思？
Lingsha? What is he talking about? P3 poster? There is no Persona 3 poster up there. There's One Punch Man, but not P3. She's just like, oh. Doesn't know how to explain it. Speechless.
看样子你爹也羞于向你提起旧事。也罢，不管你来此何意，今日我就当着大伙的面，再说一说这村里的大事和规矩。
Oh dear. That's not Mitsuru. Oh, no. Now I'm going to facepalm about that instead. No, I'm just joking. It is not. No facepalming. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Anyway, let's see. Oh, from the looks of it, your father has not brought up what happened in the past. Oh, well, that matters not. No matter why you have come here today, in front of everyone, or like all the daho, I mean that's a nice, respectful way. In front of everyone here, I will once again bring up the important matters in this village and the rules.
我云家先祖镇守边疆有功，得以被朝廷恩赐修建祠堂，并将原本的云家村赐名太平。
I see, huh? So, I wonder what his father did to get himself kicked out of here in the first place. I'm just like, no, that's not P3. And not even related. It's probably because the shadow I cast on it makes it a lot harder to see. I guess let's see. Let's see. My in our Yun family has let's see. Was able to defend the borders, and that's why. Let's see. And that's why this ancient. Why am I blanking? 祠堂 is like ancestral. This is spoilers for Illusion Queen. 祠堂 is wow. Why can't I remember what this is anymore? Oh no, I'm blanking. I'm blanking. No, that's okay. Sorry, just trying to scare everyone to waking up. But yeah, that is not Persona 3. The Ancestral Hall, right? Okay. So this Ancestral Hall was given to us by the palace. The Imperial Palace. Hi, Crownless Hero. And then, that is why what originally was the Yun family village was given the name Taiping, which it means peace, basically.
赫赫天威，皇恩浩大。云家后代未再有人入世，已是惭愧。不想到了这一代，本家竟出了一个浪荡子云天青，不遵礼法，行止为何，实是家门不幸。
Thank you for doing that. I guess it sounds like the gracious, let's see, the illustrious prestige of the heavens His Majesty's infinite royal graciousness. Yeah, good job. That's actually how I would have translated too, if I had seen this. Ill behave. Oh, thank you. Let's see. It is a shame that none of the Yun family descendants were able to enter into the career of the official, basically. Were able to become officials. But who would have thought that in this generation that my family would bring out this let's see, libertine was not really the word I would use, but like I guess that's an old word for that. Someone so irresponsible who not only did not follow ceremonial rites, but who went who was ill-behaved, and he brought misfortune upon our family. Ancient Chinese is very difficult.
长辈痛心疾首，奈何此人屡教不改，已在多年前被逐出家门，永不得返。
Wow, that's pretty sucks. Let's see. Okay, I figured out that. Thank you for translating those. I figured it out once I read it too. I'm like, oh, so basically he was incorrigible, so they kicked him out. Is basically what this phrase says. So I will go ahead and say, although they were grieved, the elders within the family were grieved, but after repeated instruction, this man could not be corrected. Let's see. So many years ago, he had already been kicked out of the family, never to return.
竟还有这事儿！我10年前才迁过来的，都不知道。
Let's see. So, Uncle Song says like, so that's what so there were something like that happened. I only came here 10 years ago, so I didn't know.
云家人虽然读过圣贤书，对那孩子却一点儿也没办法。
The Granny Gu says, even though, let's see, even though the people in the Yun family were read books or like were educated, but they had no way of dealing with that child. You can't type Chinese? Or study the holy book?
我们走。
Huh. Tianhe, let's go.
等等，我爹的事还没问完呢。
Wait, I haven't finished asking about what happened to my father.
还问什么问？他们除了骂人，什么都不会说的。
Oh, looks like Lingsha is just like, okay. Chinese typing is a little bit, I guess it's just a matter of getting used to it. I type in Chinese a lot too, but it's useful. What is there to ask about? The only thing they can do is scold people.
韩姑娘此言差矣，今日就事论事，绝无像市井谩骂一般有失体统。
Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, thank you. Basically, he's just saying I wasn't trying to scold you. I'm not making the intention of scolding people, like just anyone would in the marketplace. Yep. Hanguna, you are Let's see.论事 is more like when you... Yeah, no, sometimes it's hard. Okay, guys, so one thing that's difficult about translation is that you have to convert something like a different way of thinking over. I understood the line like, yeah, ancient Chinese is just really tough. I am more familiar with modern Chinese. We're 100%. So, anyway, let's keep going. Hangu now, you are mistaken. Today we are talking about today I have only presented the facts. I had no intention of scolding as others might in the marketplace. It's just a more flowery way.
村长不知，有时候人言快过刀子吗？天河是天河，他爹是他爹。你们这么多人围着一个小辈，还真是客气啊。
I know that too. That one is like, yeah. 就事论事. Oh, okay. Now that actually makes sense. I see why that means. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is as it is. Let's see. Oh yeah, what is 快过刀子? That one is like, that one's an expression I don't really know much about, but I'm assuming that like, what does that mean? Stupid sayings I don't use. Anyway, sorry to slow down for you guys as well, for all the English speakers. Words are stronger than blades. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I see. It's sort of like words are strongest than blades. It's more like, I guess there's an easier way. The pen is, in English we have a saying called the pen is mightier than the sword. But in this case it might be a little too much for that. Like, isn't it better to use words than your fists, basically? Yay! Anyway. Chief, don't you know the saying that that words are strong, that words are more effective than your fists? 天河 is 天河. His father is天河. His father is his father. Let's see. There's so many of you are trying to let's see, not surrounding. There's another way to say this in English, which just sounds a little less strange. Let's see. All of you are ganging up on on one young man. Can you say that you're being polite?
岂有此理！放肆了！
Corner is a good way to do it too. All of you are cornering, yeah. I know. So basically, like, they're saying, like, well, your father did that, so you're gonna pay for it. I'm like, really? He didn't do it. He hasn't been in this village ever in his own life. Funds. Anyway. Actually, what's 放肆 means? I know, this is not really a village of peace and tranquility, as you can guess. How dare you! The chief is giving us that line. 放肆了 is more like, this is the one I always see. I always forget. Don't actually know what it actually means. I just know that, like, it's just like, I can't stand. Yeah, no. It's basically a way of saying, like, I don't want to listen to this. I can't. Like, how presumptuous. I guess that's the best way. That's a good way to put it. It's just like that saying when you want to dismiss what someone's saying. Yeah, good job.
竟敢对村长无礼!
How dare you be... This is Villager B... yeah. Villager B says, You dare talk rudely to the chief?
就算不管他爹，这小子杀了我家的基友怎么算？
He has a point. Anyway. Even if it's not related to his father, this young man killed... How are you going to make up for the fact that this young man killed my chicken? He did kill the chicken, that's true.
你们走。
That's Uncle
不然
Song.
别怪我们动粗。
Let's see. How do I say this? Okay, this is Villager B, like, go away. Don't blame us if we have to treat you less kindly.
走就走，姑娘我也不稀罕留下。
We'll go. I'm not... I didn't really want to stay anyway. Or like, yeah, we also didn't want to stay.
可是，
But
还可是什么？走了。
No buts. Let's go. I know. It was a vital food source, and he liked the chicken. It was a chicken. It was a chicken. Chickens are very important. Looks like we're gonna have to. Can I actually go further in? Nope. You're done. Oh, Ling Sha said that we have to leave this place. And it looks like those people don't want us to stay here. I'll at least figure that out. Are we gonna keep going? No, I think it actually is about time to stop for today. Let's see. Because the next part is mostly... Well, anyway, I couldn't buy anything in the village while I was here. I think you can come back later anyway. We couldn't have done much in this village anyway. It's kind of a throwaway. Oops. Anyway, it just says that. Anyway, if this is a long cutscene, then we're gonna stop for today. Because...
讨厌！昨天明明翻过黄历，怎么大吉也会变大凶？
Anyway. Oh, I think we will just stop here for today, I think. It is late and we need to, Clearly I checked my almanac today. How come great fortune became great misfortune? Oh, thank you. That's what she said. Oh, like Huang Li is like almanac. I guess I always thought it was interesting. You catch your you can use that. She did a lot of research there. Almanac. Huh. I didn't know you actually could tell your fortune from an almanac. I guess it's like your horoscope. Really. Is it more of a horoscope kind of thing? And also, thanks for... Yes, thank you everyone for watching. We will... Yay, you should bow. Congratulations, you figured it out without having to look it up. Because Huang Li was the one that was like, I never really check. I don't really use something like that. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Looks like we will have to see where our protagonists go from here. Thankfully, yeah. Yeah, I think it might be horoscope in this case, but you know, it is kind of like it is an I guess you can, maybe your horoscope is in your almanac. Because an almanac is usually more for statistics. Anyway, this is being very, very technical. But anyway, so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. We will continue this again on Monday at around the same time, and hopefully earlier than this time. I figured the village would probably take a whole like stream because there was a lot of stuff to cover. And at least you now know where, I guess now you know where his father was born. So we don't actually know, other than that, we don't really know what happened after he was kicked out of the village. Apparently it was really bad, which is kind of funny because we didn't get that impression when we met him when we saw him in the flashbacks. Other than that, the other thing I want to mention is that I will be posting a poll for like figuring out the next game after Terranigma. I'm gonna list probably around 7 or 8 games, and I will see how I will see which game wins at the end of this stream. So probably in about 2 months from now, we're going to be at the end of this game, and then after the winner will be decided after the very, very last stream for Legend of Sword and Fairy 4, and I will announce the winner, which means like the next game will determine our next game. Because I was having trouble. There's a lot of games I wanted to look through. I was kind of like, I'm not sure what's good. So I'll be posting a poll on Facebook page. So that's my announcement for this year, to make things a little more interesting, and so I don't determine the next game entirely just by myself. Anyway, hope you guys did have fun, and so as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见, which means 星期一见, which means see you on Monday, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you all next time. The Zelda speedrun, I believe that was still going on before I went into the stream, but oh well. Thank you everybody, and I guess I will see you. Take care, and you are... Oh, jeez. Some people just can't let old things go. See you later, guys.